From the Blues Hotel Collective, welcome to Blues Moments in Time, where every groove holds a memory and every moment echoes the truth of what came before. Today, we rewind the reel, trace the footsteps, and revisit the chapters that shaped the blues. Here is our host, Kelvin Huggins.
Welcome to Blues Moments in Time. I'm Kelvin Huggins, and this is October 25. We're closing out the week by stepping back to see the full sweep of blues history. The blues has always moved in cycles, planting and harvesting, sorrow and celebration, work and rest. October sits at that hinge point where summer's sweat fades into winter's hush, and the music, it knows that shift. Today we honour two artists who understood those rhythms deep in their bones. On this day in 2000, the blues lost Malcolm Little Mack Simmons, 67 years old, gone in Chicago but never forgotten. Born in Twist, Arkansas, the same soil that raised James Cotton, Mack cut his harmonica teeth alongside Cotton as a boy. By 18, he was hustling through St. Louis with Robert Nighthawk, and by 1954, he'd landed in Chicago, chasing the echoes of Little Walter and Jimmy Reed. He held down a 5-year residency at Cadillac Babies, laid tracks for Chess Records, and ran his own club, the Zodiac Lounge. His take on I Wish You Would was also sharp. Billy Boy Arnold called it the best version he'd ever heard. But Mack's road wasn't smooth. He stepped away from music, entered the ministry, even did time behind bars. And yet, like the blues itself, he came back. In the 1990s, when most folks were winding down, Little Mack was winding up. Albums like Come Back to Me Baby and High and Lonesome proved he could swing from Delta grit to urban groove, jazz to R&B, without missing a beat. His 1997 release, Little Mack is Back, featured a haunting harmonica-led St. James Infirmary that didn't need vocals to break your heart. That's the blues. Redemption, return, and the power of coming home to the sound that shaped you. Now, while we remember those who've passed, we celebrate those still lighting the way. Born October 25, 1943, Corky Siegel turns 82 today, and he's still pushing boundaries. Back in 1964, Corky was a harmonica-playing pianist at Roosevelt University when he met guitarist Jim Schwoll. Together, they formed the Siegel-Schwoll Band and landed a gig at Pepper's Lounge. Who sat in? Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, Buddy Guy, Junior Wells, Willie Dixon, the legends. They didn't just learn the blues, they absorbed it. Their covers of Shake For Me and Hush Hush weren't mimicry, they were translation. Then came the twist, right? Classical conductor Seiji Ozawa caught a gig, got hooked, and in 1968 brought Corky and the crew together with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra to premiere William Rosso's 3 pieces for blues band and symphony orchestra. Blues met classical, and it worked. The Deutsche Grammophon recording became a hit. Their 1975 performance of Street Music, a blues concerto with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, won France's Grand Prix du Disque award. Corky went on to form Chamber Blues in 1988, String Quartets meets Harmonica. He was inducted into the Chicago Blues Hall of Fame. Corky Siegel showed us that the blues isn't a box, it's a bridge. It can cross genres, break rules and still carry its soul. Preservation is the blues' eternal challenge. How do we honour tradition without turning it into a museum exhibit? Some artists stay rooted, acoustic delta, Piedmont styles. Others blend blues with rock, soul, hip-hop, even electronica. Both paths are valid. The blues has always evolved from field hollers to electric Chicago grooves to global fusion. What matters is the spirit. Little Mack's chess sides and Corky's symphonic experiments. Different sounds, same truth. The blues is connection to history, to audience, to the ache and joy of being alive. We preserve the honesty, the storytelling, the space where pain and celebration sit side by side. Now, as this month winds down, build your blues playlist with intention. Start with Little Mack Simmons. Little Mack is back and high and lonesome. Showcase his late career brilliance. That St James Infirmary cut? Pure soul. Then dive into the Siegel Swole Band. Listen to their takes on Shake for Me and Hush Hush. Want something unexpected? Find the Deutsche Grammophon recording of 3 pieces for blues band and symphony orchestra. Or explore chamber blues, where harmonica and strings weave stories together. And don't forget the Chess Records compilations from the 50s and 60s. The blues is a bottomless well. The deeper you go, the more you crave. Thanks for spending this week with Blues Moments in Time. We've journeyed through harvest and heartbreaks, from Chicago's back alley to symphony halls. We've honoured Elvin Bishop, Sonny Terry, Arthur Big Boy Spires, Little Mack Simmons, and celebrated the living legacy of Corky Siegel. We've explored how blues evolves, how it finds new homes, and how it keeps offering redemption to those who return. Join me tomorrow as the Blues Hotel Collective presents Blues Moments in Time. Until then, I'm Kelvin Huggins. Keep the blues alive.